What's going on, everybody? This is Steve from Electro-Voice, and today I have with me the ZLX G2, the next generation of the ZLX family. Just like the previous iterations of ZLX, we had a 12-inch speaker and a 15-inch speaker, but now we've added in an 8-inch as well into the line. The ZLX8 has an 8-inch woofer with a max SPO of 126, the 12-inch woofer with a max SPO of 127, and the 15 with a max SPO of 129. All three have a 1.4-inch compression driver. The ZLX G2, of course, has EV's signature perforated grille in the front, but if we turn it around to the back, the G2 still maintains our 3 ergonomic handles, but our box on the back now has a very symmetrical design. The ZLX G2 has 2 combo 1/4-inch XLR inputs. Channel 1 is equipped with 24-volt phantom power in the event you were connecting a condenser microphone. Channel 2 also has a high Z input, which will take the place of a direct box if you were connecting an instrument such as a guitar or a bass. On channel 3 and 4, you also have a Bluetooth pairing option for streaming background music. There is also a mix output for connecting to a subwoofer or another powered speaker. Just like previous versions of ZLX, you can pole mount the speaker. You could put it on its 55-degree monitor angle, but on the 12 and the 15, we have also added in the option for a 23-degree kickback angle. The biggest difference between the previous iterations of ZLX and the G2 is really the robust DSP that we've put inside these 3 boxes. Everything from EQ, compression, effects are now integrated inside. You really have a full-blown mixer in each one of these speakers. The EV QuickSmart app that you may have used with our Evolve series or eVerse series is now a key component in utilizing the full functionality of the ZLX G2. Another upgrade to ZLX G2 on the back panel is the full-color LCD screen that allows you to monitor your inputs and show different functionality engaged, such as a ducker or the phantom power. A little bit of a dive here into the DSP of the ZLX G2. We've selected control pair from the Bluetooth menu on the back of the speaker, and now our ZLX12P has appeared inside our EV QuickSmart app. You can connect up to 6 speakers simultaneously inside the EV QuickSmart app and set them as different groups if you prefer. By simply tapping on the speaker, I access the main menu of the ZLX G2 12P inside of the QuickSmart app. I have my 3-band EQ on the main for bass, middle, and treble. I can control the master volume of the box. I can also change the location if I have it on the tripod, if I have it in kickback mode, if I have it in monitor mode. I can then access the edit mixer portion of the app, and I have all 4 channels. The channel 1, channel 2, and the Bluetooth channel. If I want to change the parameters of one specific channel, such as channel 1, I can tap on that. Here I have access to my compression. I can increase or decrease by simply sliding the wheel. Same thing goes for treble, mids, bass. If I have an effect selected, I can also add that much effect into this channel. I also have a ducker here, which will lower the volume of the music and have my voice cut over the top in the event I was making an announcement during playback. There is also a variety of presets built in to the G2. If you had a vocal mic connected or a specific instrument such as an acoustic guitar or electric guitar, I can use that as a nice starting point and then go back to my main section of the input and adjust accordingly. Same is viable for channel 2. I have a 3-band EQ on my Bluetooth channel. I can also here turn on my linking option to connect a second ZLX G2 and use my playback music in stereo Bluetooth. In the effects menu, I can tap the effect, and I have a variety of different effects, reverbs, choruses, delays, combinations of those effects that I can tap and use as my effect send for channel 1 or channel 2. On channel 1, we mentioned about having selectable phantom power. Right there, I can turn my phantom power on. I also have the ability to mute each channel individually from the EV QuickSmart app. From the main mixer portion of the EV QuickSmart app, I have the ability to access both my graphic and parametric EQ. By simply tapping graphic EQ at the bottom, it opens up my graphic EQ. I can make my adjustments to my overall mix, or if I alternatively want my parametric EQ, I can tap the mode, select parametric EQ, and make my adjustments as I see fit. At the bottom right-hand corner, I can access my 4 different modes: music for playback, live for performance, speech for spoken word, or club for extended low-end and high-frequency response. I also have the delay option down here. If I wanted to use the speaker as a fill, I can select how far my distance is from my mains. With the added features of the ZLX G2, I now have a lot more functionality than I ever did before. For example, if I'm a wedding DJ, I could have my 12s or 15s as my mains. I could have a pair of 8s as my monitors inside the booth. If I had a performing artist at the ceremony or cocktail hour, because of the integrated mixer, they could utilize one of these boxes for that aspect of their performance. Same thing if I'm in a live band. I could have these as my mains. Say I do solo acoustic gigs on the side. I could plug my guitar and my vocal straight into this box, and it's going to provide me the versatility to get the job done. For ZLX G2 and anything Electro-Voice, please visit KPODJ.com.